Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, and welcome to Knowledge Talks, a weekly entertainment program aired live specifically to share with you topics that contribute knowledge to the society. News, interviews with guests, tips, question and answer session, and yes, knowledge topics will be shared with you throughout the program. Of course, that if time permits during the hour. And yes, every week this will alternate. Some week, of course, we have news, some interviews, tips, question and answer session. But objectively, ladies and gentlemen, is knowledge will be shared. This program, ladies and gentlemen, is a weekly session that I will have with you every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Ayub, for an hour bringing you free knowledge at your doorsteps on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Okay, stay tuned after the music break for today's knowledge topic. Welcome back to Knowledge Talk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Ayub, with you here live today on Oman Radio FM 90.4. A movie narrates a story of which some makes lasting impact to its viewers. However, have you ever wondered how a movie is created and what activities and process does it take and goes behind creating a movie? Well, who could better explain the nuts and bolts better than the Rays themselves, whom have received the Best Jury Award at the Muscat International Film Festival in 2011. Now that, needless to mention, to having created films that made it to the screens of Abu Dhabi, Baghdad, Dubai, and India. A team of two, Anirban and Nikita Ray, who both play different roles in creating a movie but equally create an impacting story for the viewers, are here with us live today at Knowledge Talks. Anirban directs, shoots, edits, and composes his own music for the movies, while Nikita scripts, writes, edits, and then finally produces the movie. The Rays, the team, is their brand, and the Quality Movies is their product. Now I'm very, very pleased to welcome them on air with us here today to share with us all that it takes to create a movie. Anirban and Nikita, thank you for joining us at Knowledge Talks today.
Thank you very much, Brother Tariq.
I have seen your movies. I like the uniqueness of the stories, and yes, I love the fact that you both are couples that have the same passion, same goals, and have a great strength.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank you
wow,
very much.
that's so cool. And today I so feel sunny because I've heard the word race so many times, but because I'm honestly sitting with Tariq Al-Barwani. I've been hearing the radio station for so many days, and just wanted to be by your side.
The honor is mine.
Yeah.
Our topic today is on movie creating.
Yep.
What does it take to create one? Nevertheless, I would first like to start by learning about yourselves. Anirban, you're a director.
Yep.
Tell me about your role in recording.
Okay. I think the very first element in movie making is the script, the story. And then it goes finding the right person and the right actors, the right cameraman, and of course the final marketing part. For the shooting part, I think people misunderstand that we must have a good camera, a high-end camera, a DSLR, a red cam, 4K cam, but it's not a fact. All it matters how you play with even a small camcorder.
Okay.
So it's all on the skills, all on the imagination, all on your ideas, what angle you want to portray, what ideas you want to say. It's all to the camera. So I say, as per your question, Tariq, that it's all on the imagination, how we go ahead with the camera angle.
Okay, Nikita, you are the script writer.
Yes.
You are the producer and you are the editor.
That's right.
Could you please talk about the perspective and your creative journeys as well?
Yeah. Creative journeys begins with just at the moment when you just open your eyes and you see something, you hear something, you feel something, a story is born. Just think, dwell deep into it and a story is born. And the best part is I have Anirban, always around me, so it's discussing the idea that minute, and we build on that subject, and there a story is born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you both have created many movies.
Yeah.
I know about that. I've received some of the movies that you shared with me. Some of them having also renowned actors here in Oman. Mashallah. Can you please share about what school have you attended, or any courses that you've attended that you have come up to create these movies?
Okay. First and foremost, I mean, my movie making journey started when I was in college, and there was a very renowned institute in India called Jamia Millia Islamia, and I did my mass communication there, and they did, teach us some sort of camera work and basic editing. But as life progressed, with the day-to-day life responsibilities, I just forgot movies. But somehow the passion, the fire in me was always there. When I married Nikita, and she indeed pushed me for this particular ambition that was always in me.
Okay.
I thought, come on, I can't do it, I forgot, I studied long time back. But then she brought us some tutorials from YouTube, from Vimeo, and from a particular forum.
That's because
forum.
you liked...
Yes, just because I liked. So on your question, my schooling, my education for films was from Nikita through YouTube, Vimeo, and other forums. So these are the the right medium from where people can really study actually.
Oh, that's nice. So it was not about really schooling, but more about online materials that were there, so you learned from there. Is that right?
Exactly. And I do have some great online friends from all over the world, from even some a guy from Dubai, Iraq, Canada, and they are really helpful. And they're really committed people to films, and whatever question I ask, they do immediately answer to the right, precise, to the point.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And I think people these days, they can really invest much in this online education thing. There are a lot of online resources on any subject, not only in films, even in cookery. And even Nikita also, she has some cookery lessons from online.
Wow.
So
it's a world of university.
World of university. That's the right word that you summed it.
And another thing to add to that, Anirban was never allowed to take any courses on film because he was so obsessed with, filmmaking. So I know for a matter of fact that his parents never allowed him to take a course in filmmaking. So it was always in him to prosper, and it was always in him to carry out and think about his ideas and take it forward.
Oh, nice. So that's out of passion, is that right, Anirban?
Yes, because Tariq, what happens, in most part of the world, people are much more focused towards finishing your education, getting a good job, a standard job, either business or banking, whatever, and then marrying, and the normal life.
Yeah.
But for professions like films, music, sports, it's a different arena, where people or parents, they're very they find it very hard to venture in. But when the child, he or she really does well, so automatically, the society, the people, the parents, they also go by it.
Okay.
So I think in this way I was a bit lucky that I did pursue through Nikita, through this particular making movies, and got some little bit.
So definitely
achievements.
Nikita supported you to get into this arena.
No, definitely. She did it. I do agree with
So
it.
you do agree that behind every successful man is Nikita, woman. Good. That's very good.
Oh, okay. Lots of compliments today. All right.
Anirban, you're a news reporter.
Yeah.
How does that help you or have helped you in making movies?
Oh, great. Films is all about ideas and stories, about the unique ideas and stories. And being a reporter, it's just like a child having a good mother and a good father. So, when I go in different stories, finding out stories, so stories, do they come out, talk to different sort of people, different levels of people, different degrees of people. So through this dive, we can get an idea.
Okay, we do have a caller online, but let me put it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, the number to call in is 24602058. The raise today, Mr. Anirban and Nikita are here to accept any calls to share with you about video recording. So we have the first caller online. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very
My
good.
name is Imdad Bachu. I want to talk to you, guest, Mr. Anirban or Nikita.
Okay, Mr. Imdad Bachu, we have our guest here.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I am good.
Actually, I want to ask you, I am a singer. I want to make a video album in Oman. So can you guide me? How can I make that video album?
All right, video album. All right, you want to start off. If you already have a few recordings with you, build on it. Build on it and try to post it through your through the social networking sites, and get in touch with people as much as you can, and share them your work with them, so you can have a chance to go in for an audition. You can share your work online as well. You can post your work in some of the festivals, so that ways you will be able to reach out to a lot of people. I think that works.
Brother Emdad, adding to what Nikita said, what you can do with your particular story or the songs that you have have a desired storyline. Have one or two characters, shoot a storyline with this particular script or the songs, and then post it online. You have Facebook, WhatsApp, and these are excellent medium for you to market your album. I think that's an excellent idea. I wish you all the best, Emdad.
Okay,
Mr. Emdad, Mr. Emdad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So you say you sing songs.
Yes, sir.
Can you share one song for me on air, please?
So,
Yeah, Emdad.
Can you-
kind of song, sir.
Yeah, whatever song. I'm sure
I'm
you
from
sing.
Bangladesh.
Are you also from Bangladesh? Yeah, can you sing one song then, please?
Bangla or Arabic.
Hindi or
Hindi,
I
Bangla.
speak Arabic, okay?
Anything from your heart.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
دين لنا الحق لنا الحق لنا الولد لنا دين لنا الحق لنا
عطي.
الحق لنا الولد لنا الإسلام لنا دينا مجيء القوم لنا وطنا
I think you're already famous.
الله لنا نور على المفتوح له سكنه
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Well done, well done.
Great, Emdad, great. Wish you all the best.
You've got all the audience clapping for you. Well done. Wish you all the very best, Mr. Emdad.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call in is 24602058. We're going to take a quick break and get back to our show today. Okay, welcome back to Knowledge Talk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Ayub, on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Today, I'm hosting the two buddies, the Rays, Anirban and Nikita. And our subject today is about movie creating. Before the music break, we spoke to Mr. Anirban about producing and directing a movie. Now, let's look at Nikita. Nikita.
Sure.
I believe script writing is one of the most important components of movie making.
Yes, it is.
Could you please share about the activity and why?
The thrust of a story, rests on the writing aspect and the way the idea has been expressed while you're writing. So that's the most important thing. Even if you have a great idea, if you've not expressed it well, if you've not written well, that wouldn't come out well in a film. So script writing is the most important thing in filmmaking. And I've always remembered this. My father used to tell me that just don't be brave in your personality. Try to bring your boldness in your writing as well. If you feel strongly about something, put that down on the paper and just let it out of your heart. And that would be the secret to success.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
Now, Anirban can't work without you, right?
No, he can work without me. He's very good to work without me.
But he's not a script writer. He's just a director.
He writes scripts as well.
Oh, he writes
He
scripts as
writes
well.
as well. Yeah. But his writing, like his mind, is like a lot of things together. So it has to be more focused, because he handles the other aspects of filmmaking. That's directorial and managing pre-production, post-production. So writing is something that needs to be very focused.
Okay.
I think sometimes he loses the focus.
Okay.
So I try to direct him or put him on his direction work.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so you need to focus.
Focus,
Okay.
yeah.
How does one? I mean, working together feel and mean to both of you?
All right. Well, the best part about working with Anirban is he's a very receptive individual and he reciprocates. He's a very patient listener.
Okay.
And so it's very easy to communicate with him, and we discuss ideas. There's a lot of exchange that happens, usually what happens, I've seen, it's just one-sided interactions, but in our case it's both ways and we both are interactive, so it's fun working with him. But he's an extremely well-planned person, so I have some issues working with him because I'm not so well-planned and I'm not really organized, but then I'll just love working with him.
But you guys are a great team. At the end of the day, with any of the conflict or non-agreement, you come at the end of the day to an agreement and create a
we have to come to an agreement before we put out an idea forward for the audience.
Okay.
Yes.
Anirban, so you started movie creating when you knew Nikita, or was it before that?
No, when I was indeed with Nikita.
Okay, with Nikita, that's when you started.
Yeah, and the very first movie got an award at Oman Film Festival.
Okay, your first movie was awarded.
Yeah, at Oman Film Festival.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the achievements part later in the show today, which I very much look forward.
Sure.
Meanwhile, tell me about the movies that you have created so far.
Okay, first and foremost, I try to look at movies from a very experimental basis. More than the stories, it's on the experiment on camera, the editing, the music, the time-lapse format. So till now, the movies that I've created are inspired from the Bible, from the local culture, from our general lifestyle, our journalism. But I think my best movie was, which I personally liked, is something called Oman Hayati. It's about a poet, an Omani poet, who goes all across the world, different parts of the world, to Switzerland, India, to get a good inspiration to write poetry. But then finally she realizes that inspiration is all in your own self, your own heart, and then she comes back to her own country, Oman, and she writes good poetry.
Oman Hayati.
Oman Hayati.
As in Oman Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can I find this movie?
It's in YouTube, and it got in the first round in Dubai, right?
Dubai International Film Festival.
Dubai International Film Festival, but we couldn't go through the finals, but it came down in the first round.
Okay.
So Oman Hayati was one, and second, my favorite movie was called The Taxi Driver. Well, it's not Robert De Niro's Taxi Driver, but it's
there's
about
so many taxi drivers.
yeah. It's about the problem of the dowry that the people here, the men here have to pay actually for, and this actually compels men for forced bachelorhood, and even both for men and women. So that really creates a social problem. So it's something that was well received, and the film is right now in Abu Dhabi, New York University.
New York University.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi, New York University.
Wow.
It's in the archive for the film students.
Okay, very good. The Taxi Driver.
Showcase.
Yes. Yeah.
I think there's an interesting subject that has been the talk of the town here, Meher, and this is something that we needed to talk about.
Can you tell me more about it?
There has been a lot of bachelors,
Okay.
a lot of bachelors, they wish to get married, and they're waiting to get married. They found the right match, but it doesn't happen because they have to pay a lot of money in terms of meher.
Mahar.
Yeah. So that is something that they cannot afford, and what are the challenges put forward to them, and how do they deal with it? That is the thrust of the film.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Tariq, you're making those amazing expressions.
24602058, and we have a caller, in fact, on air.
We're having a lot of calls today.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Very high.
This is Aparna Shiri speaking.
Aparna, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you.
Great to have you on air. So you heard about the Ray's interview today.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Aparna. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And how are you doing?
I am good. I'm good. Did you hear Tariq's question about the interview? Were you hearing the interview on air?
Yeah, right. I just want to ask her something. Can I ask her now?
Please do.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to ask Nikita, where do you get the art expression, inspiration?
All right. What I understand, Aparna, from your question is that you want to ask, where do you get the inspiration to write scripts in movies?
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Aparna, like I said in the beginning of the show, I'm actually inspired by life and some writing of some poets. Let's say Rumi.
Right.
I've really been inspired by his work and a lot of other poets as well. And life actually is an inspiration. Aparna is an artist. I know, I've seen her work. So, and art and poetry and cinema, everything, they're all art, you know. So,
Yeah, they are
it's-
all related.
They're all related, and you know,
Yeah.
it's art is an imitation of life. So, everything that's happening around us, when the moment you know, you open your eyes and you just look out of your window, you see something. You
Yeah,
think
right.
about it and you just feel inspired. So sometimes you won't imagine. Sometimes I just feel inspired by the drifting clouds in Oman skies.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah, right,
beautiful to look at. So anything at all in life, and you know, there are certain emotions which touch us deeply, and we're not able to, you know, kind of get over them. So that stays in your mind, and that beckons you to write on them, and that beckons you, you know, wanting you to dwell deeper into it. So that's how I get my inspiration from.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
So actually, you are inspired by all small things.
I'm inspired by very petty things in life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And all the best for your career.
Thank you, Aparna. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Great, thank you very much, Aparna. Ladies and gentlemen, the number to call in is 24602058. And our topic today is about movie creating. And you have the Rays with us here on air, Anirban and Nikita, and they're all for you, for any questions you have with as far as movie creating is concerned. Now, tell me one thing, Nita. Tell me about the achievements that you guys have created so far.
Achievements, Tariq, we've just kept on working. I don't know whether I could call them achievements. Yes, we've traveled a lot. Our movies have traveled a lot. We've received awards for our work. People have applauded us for the concepts that we brought forward. And the whole point is to actually get ideas across to people and reach out to people, you know, bring them just out of the celluloid and bring them on to people and influence them, and, you know, try to inspire them to think on subjects. Achievements would be in terms of awards and applauds, or a simple, you know, pat on the back. I would call that an achievement as
Very
well.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, Anirban, you're the big boss, the director. Tell me one thing. What does it go? Tomorrow I want to start creating a movie. So tell me, what are the steps that would to take, or I need to take, or I need to do to create a movie?
Okay. First and foremost, you should, spot the objective of the movie making. I mean, why am I making the movie? Is
Nice.
it for my family? Is it for, you know, Tariq's birthday bash?
Okay.
Or is it for, you know, a film festival? Or is it a corporate video, or a video on Oman Radio? You know, what is the objective first?
Very good.
And then when we realize the objective, we should start building the script actually, or the idea. Now this is the most challenging part, the most creative part, and the most, you know, I would say the interesting part, because, you know, it involves a lot of creativity in it and a lot of freedom in it. And once when the script has been finalized, we should think of the shooting board, or, you know, where to place the camera, what equipments to use, what lights to use. And then finally, after that, the main process, one of the main process, the post-production, which is the editing part. And it demands a lot of expertise in it. For example, you know, in films there are actually, I call, 3 stories running simultaneously: the story of the scriptwriter, story of the cameraman, story of the editor. So when these 3 people, they actually gel one another with the idea, so the film is a blast actually.
Okay.
But the conflict arises when the scriptwriter, the director, and the editor, they don't, you know, agree with one another. So here in that case for me, I try to develop the script with Nikita, and then I try to do the camera myself, and I edit myself. So, you know, I mean, all 3 in from one brain. So it goes what I have conceived, what I've imagined, or what I have, you know, dreamt of.
Okay.
So similarly for movie creation among people, I think this objective should be clear for what I'm making the movie. The cameraman should be finalized, and the editing part should be absolutely nice.
And the script as well.
Yeah, the very first thing is the script, and then after that, another challenging thing comes is the marketing part. You know, previously people used to find very difficulty whom to show, so they used to show to family or friends. they used to say, okay, very good, done, Anirban, very good, Tariq, very good, Nikita, very good, that's it, finish, over. But now we want to reach to the people.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay. That's good. No ops at all. We got a call on, like, you guys got a lot of people calling you today. A lot of people like you. We got a call on air. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening.
Very good evening.
How do you do?
I'm doing very well, and how do you do?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Govind.
Govind.
Yes, I just listened to this program some time back and this number was given.
Okay.
I would like to talk to either Anirban Ray or Nikita Ray. They sound great on the air.
Okay, so pick one.
Or
They're
let's
both
fight.
there.
Okay, let's fight. All right. Hi, Govind. Nice to hear you on air. Tell us.
Hi, Nikita and Ray. How are you both doing?
Govind, thank you so much for your call. We are doing excellent, fine. A very good evening to you. Tell me, please, Govind.
Good evening to all of you. And Anirban, this is my doubt. Oman is endowed with stunning locales.
Yeah.
You have mountains, you have deserts, and you have hill resorts, and you have everything that you can ask for, even Fiordian country in like things in Musandam.
True.
And do you think there can be a movie made on Oman which can cater to a world audience?
Okay, Govind, it's an excellent question. Oman has one of the best locations in the region, and as you rightly said out, we have a diverse location and geographical places around the country. Of late, people have started to spot Oman. There are a lot of movies, a lot of filmmakers, producers and studios who are coming down to Oman to shoot. The best one are some Indian movies who are coming lately, like Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Part 2 was shot. Then there are a lot of regional Hindi and Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Oriya.
I think
Tamil
everybody's
movies
coming to
being shot.
Oman to do their films.
Yes,
Yeah.
because first of all, it's financially very sound. The people are very warm, and the most advantage people of Oman, the people of Oman, I mean saying Omani, they have a very good connection with the Indian films. Actually, they know more of the Indian actors. They can speak Hindi well, and so it becomes very good for the Indian producers also to align with the local people.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting, Anirban. What do you mean? Is it going to be like a travel-like film showing all the different locales, or a proper movie with a proper storyline and base, but catering to a world audience? Do you think it's really feasible?
Yes, of course it's feasible. Some thriller movies, initially when the movie that's being shot right now in Abu Dhabi, Star Wars, it was pre-planned that they want to shoot it in Oman.
Yes, right, yes.
And they were supposed to shoot in Oman because they have some excellent locations over here, some deserts, some beaches and everything. So of course in the future we do stand a lot of chance of having movies made in Oman. And at the same time, the Oman Film Society, they have been excellent in promoting the young people from the country, and they are helping them, they are funding them, they are welcoming them. Oh, Nikita has something to add.
Yeah, the Muscat International Film Festival, Govind, it brings all the directors from the region, and it's a meeting point, and so people are interested. They're talking ideas, they're talking scripts, locations are being finalized, so it's on the way. It's happening.
Right, but what is the interest of the local talent available? Do you think there's abundance of local talent, or do you need to import local talent?
Of course.
There is Maithem, there is Sultan Khalfan, there is Abdullah Khamis, and of course there is Khalid Al-Zajjali is there, and even our host Tariq, he's also a filmmaker.
Okay. Am I?
Yeah, he's a good actor, Tariq Al-Barwani. Yeah.
So thank you for that.
We do have a lot.
All I can say is, it sounds really great to hear people like you doing so much for promoting movies in Oman.
Thank you, Govind. Thank you so much.
And I'm sure you'll all do really, really well. I hope we can have more such programs like this in the future.
Definitely. We're going to have our movies and I'm sure with Anirban and Nikita, they're going to have their movies not only in Bollywood, but in Hollywood too.
Inshallah.
Wonderful. Good luck to all of you and your team.
Thank you,
Thank you, Govind.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call in is 24602058. We want to take a quick break before we continue our program today. Welcome back to Knowledge Talk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host Tariq Barwani, along with DJ Ayub, with you here live on Knowledge Talks. Today our topic is about video and movie creating, and our guest is Mr. Anirban and Nikita, the Raise team. Before the music break, we looked into the different roles that one needs to have for creating a movie. Now we're gonna look at continue of course our show with more questions about the subject. One of the things that I really wanted to know is the budget. You know, you hear a lot of people use the word budget when it comes to creating a movie.
Yeah.
What does it mean? I know that movie has a budget. I want to know, what does it mean? What is the minimum and the maximum things required? Do you need money? How does it really go about that?
Of course, the money is the most important aspect, and Anirban looks in my eyes and I look at his eyes, so that's the way we start.
And the money is flowing, right? That's what it happens.
Money is honey, you know.
Well, it depends on a project. It depends on the amount of work that we put in, and it also depends on the ways we're shooting a film. You know, sometimes if we need to do a helicopter shot, or if we need to have, you know, extra booms, if we need to have extra lights. So it all depends on how much we're spending and how much we're involved with in terms of equipments. So that brings that
That's
besides the budget.
part.
That's the budget part.
Now, but with these softwares that you have today, like, you know, the Adobe After Effects and so on, things that add the effects and the booms and the, you know, the bams and what, does this sort of help reduce the kind of actual effects that one needs in a movie career? Yes, no?
First of all, coming to the budget part, I would love to add what Nikita had said. You know, there are a lot of movie makers, right? You rightly said, independent filmmakers, newcomers who actually want to make films, but unfortunately they don't have the budget. Now, what I suggest them is develop the idea, approach some, you know, sensible, you know, one who is sensitive and one who is, you know, have some bit inclination towards art and music, businessman. Approach him or her, impress him, show him or her some of her old works, and then if he or she likes, you can work out on the budget, and I'm sure that person will definitely give 100 or 200, 300 reals, and that's enough to start a 5-minute movie.
So 200, 300 reals for 5-minute movie. Is that the budget we were looking for?
Yeah.
To begin with, essentially.
But the actors, particularly the actors, and you know, some people have to work free of charge. For example, in my first movie that I worked, I invested everything from my own pocket, but I was lucky to have a lot of known people, the cameraman, the actors, even the musician, the editor. They worked all of free out of a common passion.
Okay, they all worked for you for free.
Yeah. Even
what did you give them?
I give them a good treat and some good shawarma or
you
burger.
took shawarma and hamburger.
And of course, not to forget the dose of knowledge that they've got from, you know, working with us.
You see, that's what I like what Nikita's saying. You see, you gave them knowledge as well. So, you know, that's why they worked.
Yeah, actually, you know, there are many, people who worked with me, they are now making independent movies. and
so they learned from you, and now they ended up making movies.
Yes.
So you basically paid them a lot of money because they're making money too now. Yeah. Tell me one thing. How much money have you made so far?
Well, to be
I have an account at the Swiss bank.
No, we didn't make much money actually, but we did made a lot of, you know, reputation, prestige, and trust among people. That's the biggest thing.
That's important. Trust,
you know, being from a different culture, a different religion, a country, and to have trust on the people of a different culture, religion, and country. That's, I think, I consider as one of the biggest, you know, financial gains of me actually.
That's really
and
good.
When I approach people, they do trust me actually. They know that, okay, I mean, he will make something very sensible, something very, you know, honest, and something very good actually. So as far as money making is concerned, I did make some money, but you know that I invested in buying a good software.
Oh, very good. What software do you use?
I use a software which is called Magix.
Magix for Apple, for Windows?
No, it can be used both for Apple as well as for Windows.
As in Magic DVD or Magic?
Magix.
Say it again?
Magix. Magix.
Okay, Magix. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Germany-based company, and it's editing software, and it's, you know, a compressed version of Adobe and Final Cut Pro.
Oh, nice.
And I got this idea, and I want to give the credit to one of my very dear Omani friends. His name is Sultan Khalfan. And I used to work with him, and he
uses Magics.
he's
Tell me
my
one thing.
Magics.
How do you compare Magics to After Effects as a software?
Yeah, any newcomer, can easily learn Magics because it is very easy, very fast, and the most interesting is not that complicated. It doesn't look very jumbled up on so many things, effects on the screen. Magics is very simple, very smooth flowing, and you can do almost same thing as much as you can do in Adobe and Final.
But Adobe, not Premiere. I'm talking about After Effects. So can you add effects, movie effects?
Yeah, of course. There are many plugins that come, like Blue Effects come, Magic Red Looks come, and they come in a bundle packet. It's quite reasonable price. It's about, I guess, $50. That is 25 Real almost. Okay. So it's quite reasonable, and it's and they also have a trial, a demo software for 1 month trial version, so people can try it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can start doing your After Effects using a very good software known as Magics. Thanks to the Rays for sharing the knowledge. That's very, very good. Now, tell me one thing. The different roles that are needed to make a movie. You said we need a director and you need a scriptwriter. There you go, you and Nikita. What else? You need actors as well? Yeah. So what are the different components that is required to create a movie?
Okay.
You need the camera?
First of all, a script, definitely, an idea, a good storyline. A storyline must have something, it must hold you throughout 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or even an hour or so.
Okay.
Second of all, of course, we need a good cameraman. Third of all, we need actors. Well, it's difficult to find actors, so
It's difficult to find actors?
Yes, because
Nikita thought just said that I was a good actor. Can I join you guys? I'm just kidding.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I tell you why.
So you said no or yes. So I'm not good.
It's 50 no, 50 yes.
Oh, that's bad. We got a caller on air. Let's just take the call online. Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
We're good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. I just had a quick question to the panelists. Thank you so much for putting on the show today and sharing your experience. I myself am, interested in filmmaking at a very amateur level. Not really, I don't really have any, financial, let's say, dreams or making too much money out of it. But it's just something I'm very passionate about and interested in doing. And I am new to Oman. So for somebody like me who's interested in amateur filmmaking, where do you think is a good place to maybe meet people who are interested in similar activities? Maybe if I could just even volunteer time, help other people with their projects. What's a good place to start? Maybe some website, maybe some Facebook page, anything you can recommend? That would be really helpful. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thanks for your question. Well, I'd put it simply is if you can just have some friends at the Oman Film Society, they do a lot of these workshops in filmmaking. They also bring in directors to organize these workshops. So if you can manage to walk into the Oman Film Society and talk to them and be part of their activities, I think that you would get a clue. You would definitely get a clue. If anyone wants to add to that?
My friend, I wish you all the best for your film endeavor. You know what is the best option over here? There is something called Oman Film Society. It's located next to the airport. You can go there. There are a lot of Omanis and expats, and these people can really help you out. Else, there's also one lady called Shudha Shah, and she's also one of the helpful people whom you can approach, and she can really guide you to the different film avenues in the country.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very welcome. The number to call in, ladies and gentlemen, is 24602058. We've got 5 minutes to go. The Rays are here with us on air today and happy to respond. Otherwise, they will be leaving. So 24602058. Anirban, going back to the different components or players in the movie. So you said you need a scriptwriter, you need the videographer, you need, of course, the director. And these are the things. Of course, you need money as well, the budget, to make a movie. And of course, you need a taste and a story.
I won't say that money won't matter a lot because even if every people contributes 10 to 15 reals each, they can generate a 5-minute movie easily because all it needs is people who are willing to work with you. For example, if I'm making a movie, I don't have an actress. I have Nikita with me. Of course, she won't charge anything from me.
She won't charge?
No, definitely I charge him.
Come on. I will take her maybe to a good restaurant and that's it. So, we should have like-minded people who are willing to work and who are going to believe in the vision of me, of the director, of the story. And then we can go ahead with it.
Okay, that's very, very nice. Now, any final words you would like to share to our listeners?
Yeah, sure. Just sometime back, one of our friends, he called and he asked about movie making. I want to add to him. The tone that you said is similar to me, what I was a few years back. Now, one of the best advices is that you start making movie with a small camcorder, start editing, and then put it up and just upload it. And definitely, mark my words, people will spot you, people will love you, people will call you, people will work with you, and inshallah, God willing, you will definitely get applause from film festivals.
Inshallah. Nikita, anything you would like to share?
What I truly believe is just try to acknowledge yourself and feel beautiful with yourself, and every moment feel happy about yourself and enjoy life, and then you will see you can achieve anything under this sun. And the best part is you should not only be happiness is not about what you want. Happiness is about what you have and being content with it. So if you're happy, you'll have ideas flowing, you'll do your jobs well, and you'll have everything near you. So just be happy, and happiness is everything in life.
Like Tariq, he's so happy.
Just this moment, we're so happy with him, and on air.
Anirban and Nikita, thank you very much for joining us today on Oman FM 90.4 to share your experience about what it takes to create a movie.
I thank you, Tariq, for the wonderful opportunity for to bring both Nikita and me here on air and share our views. Thank you so much.
The pleasure is mine, because I'll be going to create a movie after the program today, inshallah. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you the very best and success in all you do. Tomorrow, in fact, I look forward to see Bollywood and even Hollywood movies under your direct lead and production, inshallah.
Inshallah. Yani, we'll call you from the Cannes Film Festival red carpet. Hey, Tariq, this is the race.
I need a VIP seat, huh? don't put me on the back seat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program for this week. I hope you all had an intriguing time with us. Ramadan is next week, and today is my last show. I will be back again after Eid, but would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a successful and a pleasant Ramadan Mubarak. Take care of yourself, and yes, keep winning. Ma'as salama.